Do you know that you can turn your potato into mashed potato, whereby you cook it and you peel it, you blend it, and you can turn it to this? But this one that I'll be working with is already a potato powder. We call it potato mash or mashed potato. So we start from the ingredient, the sauce. So let's go into it. This is the tomatoes. I'll be cutting the tomatoes into smaller units because we are still going to fry that. This is not really the tomato snack that we're trying to make, but this one is just like the elementary part of it, because we are going to use that something, the stew, to heat. And it's not ordinary stew, but you'll see it as time proceeds. So now presently we are cutting the tomatoes. We'll cut the tomatoes, we'll cut the chili pepper. So watch your fingers when you are cutting. If you are not a professional, I'm not a professional either, but I just have to protect my fingers anyway. So that is why you have to be gentle with the knife. So make sure you cut the tomatoes nicely. But this time around, we are not cutting it to be too small, because we want to actually feel the need that we are eating the tomatoes. It's not like something that will just disappear in your mouth. It's something that we want you to have it in your mouth and chew it with it. So tomato, there's chili pepper. We cut the chili pepper as well. So everything will fit in like normal stew, like you are trying to cook a normal stew. The way we do it. If you don't want to blend it, you want to cut it. So that's it. That's chili pepper. I'm very familiar with chili pepper. I've been eating it for all my life, and I like chili pepper a lot. There are a lot of pepper, a lot of this thing, but I just prefer chili pepper because I want it to be hot. When it's hot, it's lovely. And I'm a Yoruba man, like they always say in Nigeria, Yoruba people like hot pepper. And that is why I always like chili pepper. That is a little bit of history of myself. So we are still cutting it and we are enjoying it at the same time. Tomato, that's it, tomato and chili pepper. When we talk about tomatoes and chili pepper, there must be something in the mix, and that is onions. You have to peel the onions, then cut it. The size is based on your choice. There's no specific. If you like, you dice it. If you like, you cut it big. Because remember, we are trying to cook something that you will eat. It's not about something you just swallow, that you just feel. It's something that you actually have to chew it in your mouth and feel the taste when you are chewing it. We want to satisfy your taste bud. And that is why we are cutting it to be big, so that you can chew it in your mouth. That is the purpose. So cut it, dice it, do it the way you like. That is onion for you. Yes, onion. I hope you are not crying. Your eyes is not doing a lot of water, so you put it there. These are the necessary stuff that we need, other than other ingredients that will be added as we proceed. It's already looking beautiful. Some people eat this raw, except the chili pepper. Oh yeah. This is our potato flakes. Some people call it potato powder, but we call it flakes because it's not that smooth. And at the same time, like I said earlier on, you can use a fresh potato. You boil it. When it's soft, you peel it and you blend it or you grind it, so that you can be able to mold it before you start handling all the necessary ingredients. But here we are working with flakes or powders to say. So I'm checking my spoon. Is it strong enough to handle the mix? So spread it. We have to add some ingredients. So this is the chili pepper powder. So you put it according to taste. If you want it to be hot, you put more. If you want it to be mild, you do it like that. So after that, we bring in the tomato paste. You have to add tomato paste to it because you need that flavor. You enjoy it at the end of the day. So you put tomato paste. Don't let it be too much, because it should not compete with the hot pepper. After that, we have to get egg. Whole egg. It's not about the yolk or whatever. You put everything in it. We need all the nutrients. That is a lovely egg right there. And now this is our mix. We are about to mix it. This is the potato flakes. Now we are putting on warm water. Guys, like I said earlier on, warm water, not too hot, not too cold, so that we can have a blend. We are trying to make everything, turn it into a mold. Everything to be soft, like you are making a solid food, like you are making a bar. But this time around, the water must be small, as a minimal. We are not using much, so it's not enough. I need to add a little, just a little, to make it wet, but not to be soaked, so that you can turn it around. Yes, you could do. What we're doing now, we are trying to mix the ingredient into it, and at the same time form a mold, whereby, because the end result, we need a mold to enjoy it, to make it happen that way. So now our egg, we have to mix it mix everything, make it look perfect, or not necessarily, but at least mix it enough so that you will not be having yolk sticking to one side while the other part will be sticking to the other. So now we need to add our egg to the mix. You don't need to finish the egg, just a little. That will be enough for this particular quantity that we have here. The remaining egg, we'll still make use of it, so just keep it to the side. Now turn it with the eggs, let it blend in, let the egg circulate, let it go around so that you will feel the effect in all the eggs. So when it's done, you add your salt. It is necessary to add salt so that it will add more flavor to it, and at the same time make it more yummy. So turn it, make sure that the salt is able to circulate around so that one side will not be salty and the other. No, now we put a little bit of vegetable oil. A little bit of vegetable oil, you turn it into it. So now we are going to do a trick. We want to make something like a dough out of it, and we don't want it to stick to our cutting plate. So we put on a polythene. You cover it with a polythene. You make your mold. Yeah, you scoop it and put it on it. Yeah, that means two. Yes, like that. You know, you can see it. You know how to do this. Even if you are a kindergarten kid, you can do this. It's like playing in your kindergarten school with wet sand. So, but this time around we are talking about potato. So like this, yeah, you can rub some mixed egg on it, so that I can just have some little more flavor. So you don't need to turn it because you don't want that egg sticking on anything. So you check it now, it's free. Now where is our frying pan? Yeah, our frying pan is here with hot vegetable oil. Then you put it on it. So how do you know when it's done? We need to get that golden brown feel at the end before you turn it to the other side. Both sides have to have that golden and brownish edge. So we're taking it now. After one side, you turn it. I want you to see it so you know what we have achieved. See, it's looking nice, right? Can you believe this? Your tomato, your mashed potatoes, we turn it to other things. We are making it look more like snack, and I'm enjoying it. I'm still thinking that maybe one day I will make a potato cake. So now it's all done. Yes, looking lovely. And this look like beans cake. When you talk about akara, it's looking like akara, but this one is far more than akara, because akara you get that from beans. Now let's go into our sauce, because we need to make a sauce, because we are not just going to eat our potato snack like that. We have to create a sauce for it. So these are the tomatoes, chili pepper, and the onions that we were cutting the other time at the beginning of the video. Now we'll put salt into it. After that, you put Maggi, necessary for the taste. These are ingredients that you need to add to it to make the taste to be superb. Yes, that's the signature. Put it there. After that, you put it on the heat. When it's done, it's hot enough, everything is raw, because you don't want to feel the original taste of the remaining part of the egg. You put it there and you take it back to the heat and let it fry up. Let it fry up, so when it come back, you know now it's done. You don't have to have it dry. Everything must still have some little bit of vegetable oil, and that is that. Let's serve it. Are you ready to eat? My mind is doing now. You got to eat. Even the potato is calling on me. Fix me, fix me, fix me. Cover me up with those and eat me up, and I'm ready to eat it. I'm sorry about the poor audio today. I'm not in the conducive environment. This is Broke Man's Kitchen. Subscribe.